Alright, how y'all doing today? I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, so I think it's about time I show you some of what I've been working on. Some people know that these are vehicles I'm putting together for my Etsy store, and so as you can see here, they are almost done. This is the base coat phase. This is what they look like before I do any shading, highlighting, rusting, weathering, battle damage, decals. So they're a little plain looking, but I figured you might like to see these. And you can see here I've got a few performance cars, and then of course, with Gaslands I'm trying to stay out of politics. I know a lot of people have been doing stuff. I'm actually a political science minor and major in history, so world events are sort of my forte. But I accidentally got the colors the wrong way, but I still did something to. I was going to go support the cause overseas. I was actually a little bit torn on whether or not to do, a war machine of this kind of material, but I figured we'd do something. It still looks really good, so it's definitely gonna be something special, I think. I haven't quite figured out how to do any kind of donation or anything, or auction or anything. I'm not sure if Etsy does anything special for that, and I'm normally leery of charities because it seems like every time you hear about a good charity, there's some dark thing where the money doesn't go where it's supposed to. And I'm not against helping people. I just want to make sure that things go where they're supposed to go. But so yeah, I did this. I hope people enjoy it. I'm probably not going to weather this one too heavily. This is just going to be a very sleek, rocket-powered performance car. And so yeah, I figured it's a little bit somber. So we'll talk about some of these other ones here. I got this truck here, and the last of my Hasegawa 1/72nd scale dudes. I really wish I had more of them because I really like working with them. They're multi-part 1/72nd scale figures, and like this is made in a body bag of different pieces, and you can see they're all pretty much, one pose. You gotta kind of cut them and stuff to get them to sit in the cars or hold guns or whatever. And these figures here, the arms and legs are all separate, so it's really easy to get them set. And this is it's aircraft flight line crew pieces I've been using, and I figured this one here would be good for a maxing team or any team that really wants a really colorful vehicle. So it's got 2 machine guns, minigun, Molotovs, some insults, and if you've ever played the Dark Souls kind of games, the That saying, you hear it a lot from jerks. So I figured, that'd be the kind of vehicle that would be, if it got blown up, you could feel a little bit of vengeance. Got some camo pattern here. I looked up camo patterns for a hot minute and then just went to town. There's nothing really connecting these. There was no set pattern that I was following. It's, a moss green, a dark green, a brown, a light brown, and a dark brown for that one. And then this one is at, I think they call it chocolate chip. And this is a vehicle I expect, most people would play for Rutherford. It's got a camo pattern, but then all the panels and all the pieces where there would be extra ammo and stuff, it's still got the obstinacious silver, and there's, gold trim, and you see right there? Perfectly good working ram. And tail lights. I've always had a weird thing about when a vehicle has tail lights, I try to keep them included in the vehicle. I don't know why, but it's just something I like to do. And this is a Hummer as well. It's a little cheap China cast one, but I did the paint job and everything, converted it and make it look really good. Someone should really enjoy this one. It's if you've ever played Twisted Metal 2, the character Warthog has a Patriot missile, and it's red, white, and blue. Triple missile attack, and that's like, that's what that's about. That's Final Faction parts and Hasegawa missiles. And then we got this one here. This one will probably transform the most from what you're seeing it now. And that's because this is the Tetanus Mantis, as I've been calling it. It's actually my first hedgehog build. A lot of people do the spikes, and this is just wooden cocktail sticks, super glue, baking soda, so it looks like that's been really welded on, and you got the red mantis. If you've ever played Pathfinder, there's an assassin group called the Red Mantises. That's another reason why I did that, but it'll be all rusty when I get it done, because that's what I figured it would be. And we got the little claw on the front. But yeah, I suspect that's going to be a slime vehicle for somebody. And we got this green truck with a massive shotgun in it. Maybe like used as a combat laser or a big bazooka gun. Trucks are great for bazookas. As far as the game goes, any kind of team that makes other cars wipe out is a good. So if you've got a vehicle with Schadenfreude, bazooka, ram, it's a pretty good combination. I actually left, these wheels are stock green. I like that. I like the metallic green with the medium green and then the white. This is definitely going to be a vehicle that's going to get some decal work, because right now it's kind of plain, but I didn't want to do camo on 3 vehicles. And I got this baby here. It's a, I actually fought myself. I was kind of thinking about keeping this one, but it's a fire extinguisher fire truck, and I equipped it with a flamethrower. It's just a Warhammer torch that I just turn and put in there. I think it actually looks pretty good. We're going to take some cotton balls, make us some smoke, and then that's going to look really good, I think. There's also some battle damage. I didn't notice it at the time, but the piece that I got off of Etsy for the exhaust pipe there, it hadn't formed all the way, so there's a gap there. So there'll be some battle damage there where it looked like that exhaust pipe's been blown off. That's cool though. Yeah, I like this. I like how much light is surrounding these vehicles. For something that's technically a fantasy casting, that's completely street legal looking. So, yeah, except for being a rear engine flamethrower vehicle with side mounted oil droppers. Yeah, other than that, it's street legal. And then, of course, we got this little thing. I don't know where I got this little buggy from, but I stole the wheels off of it, and it was sitting in my bits box for quite a while, and then I got some 3D printed wheels, and I was like, an armored buggy's pretty cool, and yeah, so slapped that las cannon on the back, and I am now out of las cannons. I'm actually out of most of my 40k bits, because I haven't played 40k in almost 10 years now, but I still have stuff left over, and so it's kind of got like an Iron Warriors paint scheme to it, so I might roll with that. If I still got some yellow and black decals, I'll probably slap something on there. But that's pretty much what's coming. So that'll help fund my purchases of other hobby materials that I need. Because I do turn over, and everything I sell goes back into making cars and stuff. So, like I said, this one here is, I'm going to figure out a way to make this a donation to help Ukraine, but I'm not sure the best path yet to go with that, but that's what this is all about. And so that's what I've got coming down the pipeline. And all these cars, when they're completed, they'll be $8 a piece. So again, except for this one, like I said, if I do an auction, I couldn't tell you what the price would be, but because that would be set by how many people are interested in it. But that's that. I didn't want to show one thing. It's been sitting back here, but I still wanted to show it off. This one is one I was going to sell. Now I've talked myself into probably keeping it. And it's a little McDonald's. It's like a Japanese van. I don't know what the heck it is, but yeah, I put a grill on it. And it's got a machine gun. I'm going to run that as an ice cream truck. And put some gaudy colors on it. But the real cool thing about it is it's got this light here. And the batteries. So this will actually light up. It turns it like a light green, but right now I don't have it all pieced together to show you how that works. So you'll have to take my word for that. I actually drilled and tapped this, so now it can be screwed and unscrewed, so you can change the battery when the batteries eventually die. Because these McDonald's cars, they all lit up, but they were still put together kind of like this. You know, it still had the little stamp there, so once the battery died, they weren't expecting somebody to replace it. So yeah, if I did sell this one, I would actually sell it for more than $8 because it lights up and because it's you'd be able to change the lights and everything. It's not just a one-trick gimmick anymore. So if the batteries do run out, it's 2 A30 batteries. So that's pretty good right there, I think. And I picked these up at a flea market. It's not Hot Wheels related, obviously, but it's a whole pack of these. And if you remember the episode I did about the yard sale, there's a vehicle that to me looks just like a crawdad. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. I was just imagining somebody having like a Verney team and improvised sludge thrower, you know, launching crab mines at people or something like that. You know, or a vehicle called the Rock Lobster. I hope that's not dating me too much. I don't know what I'd do with the starfish. Maybe put some pants on it, paint it pink, and strap it to the front of a war rig. Yeah. Green stuff up a little yellow sponge. I'm sure people know that reference much better than Rock Lobster. I also found this little guy. He's the wrong scale for everything, but he was in a box of stuff for Hot Wheels, so I was like, I don't know what the heck to do with you. I don't even know where you came from. But I like this bone pattern. I might make a mold of that and use that on a Beverly car. So, that ought to be cool. I'm almost a little bit sad that I gotta center this camera here. Didn't come across this thing sooner, because this would have been a good one to build a robot car off of for the Gaslands UK competition. So, but that's too late now. But don't know what I'll do with him yet. Wow, is it all? It's almost 18 minutes. I was planning on doing more, but I guess I'll save it for another episode. Really and truly, I know this is a bit of a somber episode because of the world events, but I really do hope you enjoy, and I really hope you like and enjoy and subscribe. And I gotta remember to actually keep saying that, because I'm not used to saying that. And so yeah, just remember when you playing this game, the fun part is shooting stuff with dice. So that's why I've said that for the last few episodes, because that's something I thought was important. But with everything going on, just be safe, take care, and goodbye.